welcome everybody to Esports Ohio Week 1. We have Teays Valley going up against Brookside this week. Welcome back, everybody. My name is Liam, also known as Lemur. I've been streaming these games for a little bit. We're a little late on getting into the game, but it looks like Teays Valley is going to go up in the first match. And these matches are going to be best of 3, so I'm hoping to see an exciting one here as Ben Box is able to get another goal for Teays Valley. As Brookside go down in the initial minute. Only a minute and 6 seconds have passed, and there's already 2 goals by Teays Valley, so a strong initial start from them as we get into 4 minutes left of Rocket League. The first game of Week 1 of the new winter season this year. Thanks again for joining us as Brookside now going to try to make some attack. I Love Gaming going up in the air is going to miss the ball ever so slightly as Ben Box Gabe for Brookside is going to try to get this over the Teays Valley defense as Focus now, or American John is going to go up towards Unknown God, and I Love Gaming, they're going to actually hit the ball. Good hit there on the side of Brookside. They want to clear this ball, and they want to start getting goals on the clock as there's only 3 minutes left. And as they start to battle out in this corner, Unknown God is just barely going to miss it. And same with another player from Brookside as I Love Gaming gets a good save there. Shot from Teays Valley, but it's not going to work out as American John goes up into the air to try to get another goal. Gray is going to stop it this time, excuse me. I Love Gaming is going to try to get it by Ben Box Gabe here. It's not going to work out for him as 3 Brookside players are ready to defend this corner. And Gray and I Love Gaming doing a good job of defending the ball against the Teays Valley hits right now. Ben Box Gabe goes up into the air and is going to go for a shot. It's going to miss, and another shot by American John is going to go, just barely misses the ball as Fook goes up into the air. Gray is going to jump up, and American John's going to follow it up. The defense right now from Brookside is really strong, but they're not able to get, oh my goodness, American John, it looked like he was able to get a goal there, but I Love Gaming able to stop it for Brookside. Not a lot of time left, 2 minutes left on the clock. Brookside is going to have to come with a goal, and right as I say that, Gray is going to go for a shot, and it's going to be successful. Gray putting Brookside on the map, 1-2 now. Plenty of time to come back to it. Two minutes left on the clock, and Brookside High School down 1 against Teays Valley in the first game. Looks like Gray's going to try to center the ball, but as you can see there, Teays Valley, all 3 of their players ready to stop that. They all jump up in the air. Works out for them this time. American John doesn't get the touch that he wants onto it. Tries to get it over I Love Gaming. Fook is actually going to come in and finish that job. American John takes it into the corner. Teays Valley. But Gray gets ahead of him, but a good hit there from American John. Able to push Gray off of where he wanted to go, but a bad bounce there for Brookside. It looks like Teays Valley is able to get it past Unknown God, and it looks like he just barely missed the ball in the replay there. Fook from Teays Valley is going to be able to capitalize on that. And that makes the game 3-1. Brookside with 1. They're going to need 2 goals in a minute 30 here. 90 seconds to go off. American John looks to line up for a shot. Gray is going to shut it down with a shot of his own. Fook for Brookside, or Teays Valley, excuse me, is going to go up into the air to try to get a good shot, and it's going to work out perfectly. He hits the top of their car to bounce the ball right in front of the goal, and it works out perfectly as Gray goes up into the air. Same with I Love Gaming, and it's not going to be enough. Teays Valley up 4. Up 3, rather. 4 goals to their name. Minute 10 left on the clock now. Now, this isn't impossible for Brookside. Obviously, it's not the situation you want to be in. You're going to want to act fast here, as American John and Gabe are going to start to push up the ball. Unknown God with a good save there from American John. Now, they're going to need to get an attack, as Gray is going to start to balance the ball up on his head to get it past these Teays Valley players. I Love Gaming now Gonna try to go for the clear. Able to get it around Fluke now. He's been the primary player up in the air, but he's able to somehow get control of the ball, and a huge save by Gray. 30 seconds left on the clock, and Benbox Gabe is going to be fighting in the corner, trying to get this ball centered for another goal, and Gray and I Love Gaming are not going to get the hits they want, but neither does American John. That gives Gray another chance to try and clear the ball. Fluke goes for a shot and just gets it right past the right of Gray. That's going to be Teays Valley going up 5. And Brookside, with 21 seconds left, have to score 4 goals. Not looking great for the first game for them, but this is the first to 3. They have time to bring it back now, as the best of 3, excuse me. As Fluke is going to go up in the air now. He's just going to try to play down this clock. 10 seconds left. Teays Valley just have to keep this lead. And they're going to even go for more as Benbox Gabe tries to go for another shot onto the Brookside net, but it's not going to work out in time. The ball has to touch the ground for the game to end. American John's going to try to keep it up, but it's going to be Teays Valley, winning the first of the series here against Brookside. Now, Brookside, I think, Gray, standout player from them just right off the bat. You see how, these players have, I think Brookside needs to work a little bit more on attacking when it comes to what they need to change when it comes to their game plan. They're in the defense zone a lot. They're not really able to get Teays Valley out and uncomfortable. So, that's what they're going to need if they want to continue to show some presence in this series. And, hopefully we can see that starting to happen as Teays Valley's and Brookside, are going to be going up again here shortly. Teays Valley's taking the first map. We will be right back with that game as soon as we can. I will let you guys know. Thank you very much. Looks like we're going to be getting back into it shortly here as Brookside and Teays Valley is going to be joining the server here again. And welcome back, everybody, to week 1 of Esports Ohio regular season Rocket League. It's going to be a fun one. We've been seeing Brookside go up against Teays Valley as our first week. And, I'm excited to see these teams. I hope we are able to see a little bit more fire out of Brookside this time as we start to get into the lobby now. And here we are. We're going to get started with Teays Valley versus Brookside. Game 2. Teays Valley's clinching the first one by a 5-1 victory. Good, strong victory from them. We're going to see if they can carry that in. Brookside, they're going to need to make a comeback here. They're going to want to start early to try to get that momentum. What we see here, it looks like a sub coming out from the side of Brookside. And maybe a couple players for Teays Valley. Well, actually, like this time. So it looks like skill is going to be coming in for Brookside now as Ray is going to try to pick that ball up. Unknown God's going to follow it up with a shot. Is it enough? It's not. A save there from Teays Valley as in a shot from the back corner. Is Ray able to get the shot? Unknown God is there just in time for that save. What a great save. And Ben Box Gabe is going to try to go for the shot. He's going to follow it up. It's not going to work out this time. Remember the first game, he did a similar move onto Brookside High School, but they're wary of it this time. Brookside still not on the attacking as much as he wants to see them right now. Teays Valley's doing a good job of keeping the pressure. American John goes up for the pass and a shot. It's going to convert into a goal. Another goal. Close in the beginning of the game for Teays Valley here. American John is going to go up top, and one for Brookside is going to be able to respond fast enough. Still, 4 minutes left on the clock. But plenty of time for Brookside to come back here. He's going to go up into the air. Ray is going to try to stop that shot and carry this ball over American John. American John's going to maybe beat him there, but Gabe is actually going to come in and save that as a demo comes out from Ben Box Gabe, taking out skill. Ray's able to get clear, so not a catastrophe as Ben Box Gabe tries to hustle back. Coop is going to try to send it forward for his team. It's going to work out into the corner now as American John is trying to get it past skill. No demo this time as Ray and skill are able to stop that play. Unknown God now has to get it past American John. Ray comes into the system. American John just tough on it, so they're still kind of fighting on the defense here. Skill's turn. It's going to get hit by Teays Valley. American John with another stop. Brookside not able to get this ball towards the Teays Valley goal. As of right now, they're kind of stuck in this corner. Again, it's just that bar movement from Teays Valley is really good at keeping the pressure on Brookside. But let's see what they can do. As a little break here for Brookside, they're able to get the ball into the attacking zone. Skill's going to jump up into the air. But Gabe is going to shut it down, sending it back into the same corner where they're struggling to get it out of. This break goes up into the air. Now this is over the heads of two of the Teays Valley players, not able to follow it up. American John gets it in time. Unknown God now trying to hustle back. American John able to get the ball up past him in the air. He's going to try to continue that same little move he did the first game. It's not going to work out again, but it's close. American John with the shot. Ray saving it. Double save there, kind of. He also gets the rebound on that. American John now is going to try to go for a shot against Unknown God. Unknown God is going to disrupt that play. And Skill's not going to get the touch he wants, so that gives Coop the amount of time to center this ball for Gabe. It's not going to be the touch. The ball's going to fall right in front of American John. Maybe a bad hit there actually sends it up. Coop is going to try to keep it in the air, but Ray stops it in his tracks. Unknown God now going to try to clear this. He's not going to get the right drive. Ray falling up again, putting in a lot of work. 1 minute, 30 seconds left on the clock. Only one goal scored this series, a lot different from the 6 that were scored in the first game. See American John now trying to go for a shot. Unknown God just doesn't have to touch the ball. It's a bad shot, so he does. He's going to get the boost and try to send the ball. The Coop up in the air from the pass from Gabe. It's not going to work out. A shot from Gabe isn't going to work out either. Ray now charging ahead. Ben Box Gabe trying to stop him. Not going to work out, but can Ray get control of that ball? Looks like he's going to have to hustle back to the again. A minute left on the clock. 50 seconds now, actually. Gray's going to go for a shot. American John and Gabe there are going to stop that ball. A bit of a unit. A demo coming out onto Gray. That leads Skill and Unknown God in front of the goal, and it's not going to be enough for the defenses. Teays Valley is going to get a goal, making it 2-0. Teays Valley, or Brookside rather, 30 seconds left, 38 seconds left to tie this game back up and force overtime. They're going to need to do it fast. Gray's going to go for the initial hit. It's not going to work out. And Coop right in front of the Brookside goal is not able to confirm that shot as Gabe goes underneath Gray. Gray's going to try to push this ball forward, and Box Gabe just says no. He's going to demo that play and shut it in his tracks. Skill now is going to try to get it to stop, going towards his goal. It's not going to work out as Coop centers it perfectly. American John now in the corner. He tried to do something similar. center that ball up, 10 seconds left. He goes for the double jump, he goes for the shot, but Gray able to shut it down for American John. A great jump reset there from American John, flexing a little bit, and it looks like as the clock hits down to 0, Unknown God's going to keep it up, but as it touches the ground, Teays Valleys is going to take the second match of this series. One more win, and that's going to be the first match streamed here for Esports Ohio Week 1, and it will be going to Teays Valley if they're able to continue it. I think, same thing that we kind of had last time where, it seemed like, Brookside have issue or have a problem with getting it into the attacking zone. Teays Valleys, they're going to need to try to make their defensive rotations a little bit more clear. Seeing a little bit of double commits coming from them. Maybe the communication is wrong. And Rocket League is one of those games where it's a lot of momentum. So you're going into the third game now, 2-0, and that could be playing on your mental a bit. As we get started, Unknown God's going to go for a quick demo for American John. I don't think nonetheless, shot saved by Brookside as Gray goes for another demo onto American John. That's 2 times now. A shot from Luke, a pass. It's not going to work out. American John comes back from the demo and forces the ball into the goal. It just comes from downtown, so much speed on that respawn, and just able to get the ball straight into the net. 64 miles per hour on that ball. It's a hard one to stop. Valley find themselves again ahead in the early games. Gray goes for a shot right off the start. No one commits to the center shot, and Gray almost gets a cheeky one there onto Teays Valley. Unknown God is trying to stop the attack here. Gray doing the same, just trying to disrupt the ball, make sure that they can't get shots off. Gray, you see there, blocks American John's shot, comes in for the demo. And that's what I mean about breaking their attack rotation. Brookside breaking the attack rotation of Teays Valley. They have to switch up something because they need to get an opportunity to attack. Maybe the demo is playing the ball more in the air. That could be a strong suit. Gray is going to try to clear it. Back shot from Luke is going to keep the ball still in the Brookside attack zone, and there it is. American John again coming in from up top. A pass from Benbox Game. Benbox able here, you see, just able to get that ball right in front of the goal, paint it right there perfectly for American John. That's what the players are trying to do every time in the corner. Get a good pass like that, and it works out perfectly for Teays Valley. American John now charging up the field. 3 minutes and 35 seconds left on the clock. Spook is up in the air. Try to go for a shot. It's not going to work out. Unknown God's able to follow it up and actually get it past 2 of the Teays Valley players. Now he just has to get it past American John. It's not going to work out, but Gray goes for a shot. And Spook, with a crazy save, is going to continue to follow that ball up. And look at this ball control. Just so close. It's almost first out. Just play there, but American John is able to come in and save the day. And man, what a shot that was. Tries to go for it. It ends up bouncing right in front of the goal again. And American John's able to clean that up as we get into the third match. 3 minutes left on the clock and 3 goals for Teays Valley. Teays Valley goes for another shot, and what a play again by Teays Valley. See here, Gray trying to disrupt the play and just perfectly ready to defend that. 3 minutes left on the clock now. Teays Valleys find themselves up 4. Gray's going to start pushing this ball towards the corner. He's going to try to get that center shot. Benbox Cave there now. He's going to block that, and Benbox Cave continue to follow it up for the pass, but Gray just gets the touch on it, disrupts that play in the nick of time. Brookside now need to start to come up with a response if they want to stay in this series. 2 minutes, 35 seconds left on the clock. American John is going to go in for another goal there. as Fook and American John just playing a really good tag team. You see there from the center, he just puts it up into the air and is able to just get that little touch onto it to keep it. And they're able to get another goal. That's 5 now for Teays Valley. And 2 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock for Brookside. They're going to need to start to come up with a response as quickly as possible if they want to stay in this. Gray not getting the hit that they want, but Unknown God's there to back it up. And Gray is going to continue to follow it up. What a pass there from Unknown God. Just right spot, right time, straight down the center. You see he just chips it over to Gray. And Teays Valley don't have the time to respond. And that's the first goal on the board in the third game here for Brookside. Skill is going to put the ball into the corner here. Zumbox Gabe is actually going to touch the ball barely to get it over him, but Unknown God is able to get the save. Teays Valley trying to get the center again, but Skill's going to go in to disrupt that this time as Benbox Gabe goes for the pass to American John. It's not going to be as strong as they want it to be as Gray goes for the hit. And Skill now is going to try to follow it up, get it past American John. It's not going to work, but Gray's back there waiting for him. And that's good teamwork there, good positioning from Gray as they're going to go for a shot, and Skill with a shot. Brookside in 30 seconds, 2 goals. And this is the momentum you need to see is just Teays Valley, they were all there, but up in the air, they missed their jumps and weren't able to reset in time, and that gives Brookside 2 goals now. Are they able to keep this momentum going? With 1 minute 45 seconds left on the clock, they are able to come back from this, and nothing is impossible in Rocket League, as we know. American John is going to try to get it past the defensive line of Brookside. It's not going to work out this time as Gray's going to follow it up and actually take it into the corner for the center. No one's able to follow it up as American John just really trying to get this ball out of control of Brookside. He's going to try to get a pass now and just push some of these Brookside players out of the way. Benbox Gabe goes for the demo onto Gray. It's not going to go for the ball as much as, should have there, but minute 10 left on the clock. Unknown God goes for the center shot onto the goal for Brookside, and Skill goes for the shot. What a save there from Teays Valley. They get the save perfectly. The one spot where he was, right where they shot, Brookside shot. Fook is going to continue to carry that ball down as American John is juggle it in front of the Brookside goal, hoping a player can come in and swoop in the goal. It's not going to work out though, and Unknown God carrying this ball goes for the hit. Gray also goes for it, but American John is able to stop it. Along with Benbox Gabe, the defense of Teays Valley is showing their strength right now, and right as I say that, Unknown God with a great save from a shot from American John, and Benbox Gabe is going to try to center it again. Unknown God is going to try to disrupt it, but no one's there to take the shot from Teays Valley. It's a good center. Up in the air is going to go for the flip reset. Unknown God again, a great save from him, and 13 seconds left on the clock. Is it going to be too little too late for Brookside as Benbox Gabe is just going to try to wear down this clock. He's just burning the time for Teays Valley. 3 seconds left. The ball has to touch the ground for the game to end. And as it's up in the air, it looks like Teays Valley is going to be taking down Brookside in 3-0 fashion for your first week of ESO Rocket League. Everybody, thank you so much for joining me today. I'm glad to be back and streaming all of the Esports Ohio games. These high school players, they loved their games to be played, and we love to stream them. Thank you all for joining me. I believe on stream 2 right now, you could catch a Marvel Rivals game and see what's going on with that. That's esports_Ohio 2 on Twitch. And yeah, I've been Lemur. This has been Brookside versus Teays Valley. And again, Teays Valley is going to win in a 3-0 fashion against Brookside in Week 1 Esports Ohio Rocket League. Thanks for having me back, and we will see you all tomorrow with some more Esports Ohio Winter League. Thank you very much.